Hello guys, in the last video we discussed about the important activities and important works which was written by the famous essayist Kancha Ilya. So guys, in this video we must know about the essay Why I Am Not a Hindu which was written by Kancha Ilya. So guys, come on the topic and let's start now. Guys, his book Why I Am Not a Hindu purports to the life experience of the Dalits and other backward castes. The full title of the book is Why I Am Not a Hindu, a Shudra critic of Hindutva philosophy, culture and political economy. This book became very popular in India and abroad. He alleged that the poverty-ridden experience holds little connection to the Brahmin religious experience. Guys, by explaining this dichotomy from his own personal religious experience as an OBC, he advocates the Dalitization of Indian culture. As Ilya claims, the Dalit philosophy prizes productivity over personal pleasures and values the preciousness of community over the elevations of Brahmin men. At the expense of women and Dalits, obese Ilya asserts that India will become a more prosperous and egalitarian society by this shift in the sociological thinking. Guys, in this book, the essayist was criticized by Romila Thopper, the leading historian, for promoting pseudo-historical views concerning the origin of the list and for abusing Max Muller's theories concerning the origins of social strata in India as ammunitions for caste confirmations. Journalist and editor of the Telugu Dinaya, Andhra Bhumi, M.V.R. Sastry criticized the book for its undisguised hatred for the targeted community that is Hindus. Dr. Penal, the registrar of Osmania University, said the book was increasing social tensions. He advised Ilya to write within the canons of conduct of our professions and that he should not inflame the canons of conduct of our professions and that he should not inflame hatred among various sections of society. Kaj Ilya declared that the book aims to suggest ways to eliminate the caste systems and proposes unity on an equal basis. Guys, in this book, Kancha Ilya write Why I Am Not a Hindu, a Shudra critic of Hindu philosophy, culture and political economy. Through this book, Ilya made a powerful statement against the Hindu declarations that the Dalits too are Hindus. Even some Brahmins told the essayist that by reading this book, they discovered what was wrong with their religions and cultures and how they must change if they are to survive. In this chapter, School Education, Ilya points out the differences between the privileged Brahmin, Baniya children and the Dalit children. The children of upper castes were better dressed and better fed. The children entered the school with different cultures, with opposite eating habits. The attitude of Brahmin teachers was different to the Dalit children. Guys, they thought that it was dirty and unaesthetic to work in the mud, although mud is the birthplace of food. The upper caste children came to school wearing chappals, while the children who made chappals from the cattle skins didn't have chappals. The school textbooks had stories of Hindu god and goddesses, poems from the Purans, and the names of Ramayana and Mahabharata, which were alien to the Dalit students. Textbooks Telugu was Brahmins Telugu, whereas the Dalits were used to productions based community Telugu. The stories of Dalits gods and goddesses found no place in the textbooks. Nobody thought that the Dalits have a soul and that soul needs to be talked about. Guys, nobody thought that there are Pochamma, Meshama, and Potraja, who need to be talked about. The Purohit culture was Sanskritized, and the Dalits were not part of that culture. The childhoods of the Dalits were mutilated by constant abuse. Their home culture was different from school culture. Guys, the English textbooks had Milton's epics and Shakespeare's plays, Wordsworth's poetry, and Kalidasa's works, which were beyond the Dalit students. The Hindu sanskars like Upanan and initiation into writing talks took place for upper caste children, and these were resented by the Dalit children. These children are sent to English medium convent schools. The customs of marriage and divorce were different. Divorce among the Dalits was and there was no sati systems among them. The textbook's morality was different from the living mortality of Dalits. Among the Hindus, a knowledgeable man was one who knows the Vedas, and a courageous person is one who knows about sheep breeding, agriculture, rope making, etc. etc. A courageous person is one who can fight tigers, snakes, wild bulls, who can travel deep into forest, swim the rivers and find the missing goats and sheep. The Hindu idols and the Dalit idols are opposed to each other. Their social settings are different. The Dalit women are equal to men and in all respects. They smoke and drink like their men folk. The Brahmin Banyas think that their ritualistic life is great, and the Dalit Bhojan non ritualistic working life is mean. The tempage of upper castes are beyond the Dalits. Their children are unskilled gluttons, while the Dalit children contributes to the national economy. All this fills Kancha Ilya with anger and anguish.